All you have to do is look around at this countryside and you can see why it's easy to fall in love with. What attracted me to this wonderful spot here actually was being born here. I was born in the Livermore Valley. My father was born in the Livermore Valley. My grandfather was born in the Livermore Valley. Being born into this business, I grew up on this ranch helping my grandfather and father every weekend with the farming, with the cattle ranching, with the winemaking. I fell in love with it. It was never even a question as to whether or not I thought I would do something else. I never even asked myself that. Just standing here in this beautiful hillside vineyard setting, you can see the biodiversity, the wonderful thick grass, the grapevines growing. If you look over here, you can even see a bird's nest laying right on the cordon of the vine with the sun shining down through the leaves. That must have been a happy setting last spring when the eggs were hatched and the birds all took off. So it's really an absolutely stunningly beautiful area. In 1883, my great-grandfather finally accumulated enough earnings to purchase his own vineyard and winery and started into making his own wines, got married and had 7 children. 4 girls and 3 boys. 2 of those boys carried on the tradition, taking over the winery in 1915, just in time for Prohibition to come along. But fortunately, Herman Wente, the younger of the 2 boys, was a very good friend with George de la Tour of Beaulieu Vineyard. George de la Tour had the exclusive contract for selling sacramental wine to the Catholic Church during Prohibition, and he purchased all of the white wine that Wente Vineyards could make throughout Prohibition. So this let Ernest and Herman Wente continue producing all of the wine they could make and keeping their vineyards growing until repeal came in 1933. In 1949, my father Carl Wente joined the family as winemaker, and he carried on the tradition until 1977 when he passed away early. At that time, my brother Eric, my sister Carolyn, and I took over the winery, and we've been running it ever since as the 4th generation from 1977 to the present. Each generation has had the privilege and honor to carry on the tradition and to add a little bit to the legacy and the property as time's gone on. From the original 40 acres that my great-grandfather started with, we now have 2,000 acres of vineyard today, and 100% of everything that Wente Vineyards produces is estate grown and certified sustainable. We are very proud of that, along with the family tradition and legacy of 130 years of ownership of this family property. Growing up in this beautiful spot amongst these vineyards and rolling hills has always left me with a passion for the land, the community, for wanting to be involved in preserving it and making it prosperous and grow. It's a business that is easy to fall in love with. You get to grow a wonderful product and you get to consume it when it's done. Getting up every morning and looking at this, who wouldn't want to do this?